Hello and welcome to Celtic TV. You join us here on the roof of Paradise for a better view at the changing face of our club. Yes, today is the official opening of the Celtic Way.
Lovely to meet you.
It's mine.
I'm going to give you a microphone.
Tell me this much, is your body always like that? I wouldn't have minded her in the bench when I was in sub. You'd have finished up the stage, you'd been all red.
Okay, so we just need to remind Bertie, it's family day today, Bertie. How we start to the day.
And by the way, you're not mine. You look like my uncle.
Now, Bertie, it's great to have you here this afternoon. What does it mean to you to be here today, to see the Celtic Way opening and to have your name up there as one of the greatest Celts ever?
We'll start off with this is going to be magnificent when it's finished. And each and every one of you deserve that because you are the greatest. Without fear of contradiction. I must admit, I'm going to miss the school. Because in 55, the tram driver used to stop between the bridge and the school. And they left me off there and it was all cobblestone, so you could picture it. They would just take it easy and they would jump off. And sometimes it was wet and you would take a flyer. That's how my nose finished up like this. But anyway, the other thing is, we need to have something like this, because when you're playing against the best, you must have the best. And when this is finished, we'll be up there among the lot of them.
Here, here, Bertie.
And also, I think what we should do, I think we should have a team that's going to compete against the rest.
And on that front, Bertie, it is known as the Celtic Way. There is a tradition of playing the Celtic Way. The side you played in certainly played that way. How important is that to the club now and going forward?
It's important to the supporters and the club because our last word from the boss, from Jock Keane and Jimmy McGrory, was entertain. You have the ability, entertain, and this was going down the tunnel, entertain. And then he would say, you wouldn't be here if you couldn't. This support is paying good money to see you, entertain. And that's what you were brought up with your grandparents and your parents in your own homes. That's why you were a Celtic supporter and Celtic family. We want entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are few characters like this man, Bertie Auld. Once again, let's hear it for Bertie. And also this afternoon you will see some very special guests milling around. We have Evan Williams here, Tommy Callaghan, George McCluskey, Dixie Dean, Bobby Lennox and Joe Miller. Let's hear it for all the boys as well. Now, I hope you'll all agree that the Celtic Way is looking magnificent, and I think now is an appropriate time to thank some of the people that made it happen, some of the contractors who worked on the site here, and they're with us this afternoon. Gary Logue and Craig McNeill from Axiom Project Services Limited. We have Colin Anderson here from GD Lodge Architects. Martin Keeley, Ian Good, Jim McAllister and Willie Jameson are all here from Malcolm's. And finally, Frank Chambers is here from the Waterman Group. Let's give them all a huge round of applause for the work they've done here on the Celtic Way. So as you can see, the balloons are in place, the fans are in place, the media are now here also, and we have some of the great players. We're going to get the Celtic Way open very, very shortly. But before we do, we'll have some more music before Billy McNeill and the rest of the opening party arrive. Thank you.
Okay, as much as I love the music, all right, if anyone who knows me, I love to chat as well. Now, I don't know if Bertie disappeared. I was hoping to do a wee selfie. Is he away? Oh no, Bertie, I was hoping to do a wee selfie. Can I come out to do a wee selfie? A wee picture? Right, okay, I'm just going to jump down just for a wee second. And then Joe's my prize man today. So Joe, who wants to win more prizes? Say aye. Right, Joe, you're my prize man, okay? So you just hang on to that a second. We'll get a feedback. There we go. I was hoping to do a wee selfie. There we are. Right. Well, I know, I'm colourblind. I'm colourblind. Right, okay, here we are. Now, how did I not do a selfie with all you lovely men? Right, okay, so here we go. Right. What did you say?
Come on, my shooters.
I really thought this was a family show. It's really turning into something a bit different. Right, gentlemen, come round, come round. Come round so we can get everyone in. Right, okay, right, Bertie, move in here.
Just have a quick look through yourself.
Someone can hit the button, right? So if I hold it.
Interesting as well, the Celtic Way at night will be illuminated, should I say, by green tipped lighting, which I think will create the perfect atmosphere as we do come into Celtic Park.
Hey, perfect. Hold it round for you. Yes. Oh, I see. Oh, there's someone phoning me. Decline that way. Some insurance.
Now we are, of course, just awaiting the arrival of the Celtic first team. You can see there is a ribbon to be cut just at the very bottom of the Celtic Way there. But I think you have to give enormous credit to the Celtic supporters who've been here since the very, very early hours, taking part of some of the festivities. You can see some of the jugglers, the face painters over there, have a football freestyler just to the left-hand side, which I think shows some of the skills that even on a month of Sundays I would struggle to do. And coming right up to the front of Celtic Park, of course, we did mention some of the 300,000 paving bricks used and laid by hand. Now they, of course, reach up to a point just below the statue of Jimmy Johnston and the one, of course, of Brother Walfred and Jock Steen. And just come up to the point where, of course, there are some bricks which have been purchased by the Celtic support over time, dedicated to friends and family. And you can see it just perfectly fits in with the already outstanding decor of Celtic Park. Now, to go back to what Bertie was saying there, this is creating the perfect atmosphere, the perfect walkway, and of course the perfect conditions for the best team in Scottish football. We are the champions. And I think as Bertie spoke about, hinting of course about performing in Europe when you do have teams arriving here. It will be of course both enjoyable for them but ever so slightly intimidating as they arrive at Celtic Park, flanked of course by the club's greatest asset, their support. And I think when you have that, of course, it will only add to the fantastic European nights we have enjoyed already here at Celtic Park.
You come to Celtic Park, it's always a great day.
Of course it is. You enjoy yourself. You look like you're really tanned.
Socks were great this last week.
Just hearing some words there from some of our Celtic support and Celtic legends.
Okay, guys, I'm going to hand you back to John Leavitt. First of all, are you having a good day so far, everybody? Yeah.
And just very briefly before we hear again from John, just a couple of quick words from Celtic Chief Executive Peter Lawwell about the opening of the Celtic Way. He does compliment this fresh and modern development. It's hugely positive for the club and of course for the continued regeneration of the East End of Glasgow, something to which Celtic are completely committed to.
And they're going to be helping us to open the official Celtic Way very shortly.
And as you can see, the bus has pulled up.
So when we
and no prizes for guessing who is inside that. The Celtic first team, the Celtic manager, his coaching staff, and a very, very special guest. Who better, of course, to officially open the Celtic Way than Caesar himself? Billy McNeill, 9 league titles as a player, 7 Scottish Cups, 6 league Cups, and the little matter of 1 European Cup. Celtic first team just coming off the bus there. The captain, Scott Brown. We await the arrival of Caesar himself. But that is fantastic to see. Support just meeting their players here, waiting patiently for the opening of the Celtic Way.
But before they do, I would like to catch up with another special guest this afternoon. Could you please put your hands together for the chairman of Celtic Football Club, Ian Bankier.
And as John said there, it's time for a couple of quick words from the chairman.
Yeah, energetic as ever as you jump on the stage.
It's looking fantastic today. The fans are here. How do you feel now seeing it all?
Great. I mean, this is beyond our expectation. You know, it's been 20 years since we've done anything meaningful to the real estate around here. And when we got the opportunity with the games and we got a little bit of extra income, we wondered what we'd do. And we thought we would create something that would give a sense of arrival to fans and visitors to the club. And we settled on this avenue up to the main door reception.
And what does this mean for the club, the development of the club going forward?
I think this makes a statement about who we are and what we do and what we stand for. I think it shows just how established we are and how much we are part of the sporting scene in Glasgow.
Ian, I'm going to ask you to take your place alongside the rest of our welcoming party because we're about to cut the ribbon on this fantastic Celtic Way. On behalf of all the Celtic fans, thank you for putting all of this in place. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Bankier.
A few words there from the chairman, Ian Bankier. And just to go back to what he was saying there, the Celtic Way is beyond his own expectations and is a statement about who Celtic are, both in sport and in the East End community of Glasgow.
And I'm glad to see that we have some special guests from the Celtic Supporters Association this afternoon. We have those from the affiliation of Irish Celtic Supporters Clubs, and we have those from the affiliation of Celtic Supporters Clubs. So let's hear it for them this afternoon. Okay, so to complete that special guest list, can you please put your hands together for the captain of the Lisbon Lions, the club ambassador, Billy McNeill. Now, Billy's going to take his place at the ribbon along with some of the playing staff. They're going to get some photographs for the media. You may find yourself in some of these, so put a smile on if you happen to be in the background. They'll get a couple of snaps for the media, then they'll flip round to the other side, and we will officially open the Celtic Way.
Well, I think we could hear there from the applause given to Billy McNeill just how high he is regarded amongst any generation of Celtic supporters. He is, of course, Caesar. He is the man that lifted the European Cup in Lisbon and is very dear in all our hearts.
The biggest club in Scotland are. Let's hear it for Billy McNeill, for Ian Bankier, for the Celtic first team squad. If we're ready, we'll ask Billy and Ian to flip round to the other side and we can officially open the Celtic Way this afternoon. I would ask you all to join me then in a countdown to celebrate another great day in the history of Celtic Football Club. So with me then, 10, 9, 8,
celebration and the first steps down the Celtic Way, officially opened by Caesar himself, Billy McNeill, followed by the Celtic manager Neil Lennon and the Celtic first team.
So now, Billy McNeill will be the
joyous scenes here outside of Paradise, and rightly so. A fantastic achievement for everyone connected with the club.
The road champions in to face Aberdeen this afternoon. Let's hear it for the boys!
Celtic first team stars there make their way into Paradise, flanked of course by their adoring support, who throughout this season have been absolutely fantastic, cheering them on to a third consecutive Scottish League title. We are the champions, we are the best team in Scotland, and as the fans get the chance to walk behind them, these are the scenes of course which sum up the Celtic family. Incredible scenes here. Of course, out front of Paradise has witnessed so many different momentous moments in our club's history, but this one here is of complete celebration. Celtic are the champions once again, and things are prosperous both on and off the park, as we can see from this new fantastic opening. The Celtic Way, a fitting entranceway to Paradise. You see the countless supporters here just taking advantage of the opportunity to walk down the Celtic Way for the first time. And I'm sure all that is left now for the Celts to complete the festivities this afternoon with a victory over Aberdeen. Kick-off, of course, at 3 o'clock. If you can, do join us on the channel of the champions, Celtic TV, for all the pre-match build-up from 2:30. And do check the official Celtic Twitter feed at Celtic FC for some photographs of the Celtic Way. Thanks for joining us here, and hail, hail.